Hello, in this video was addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. Process watching, and thank you for watching. Anyone who's watching this, none of you can use this against me, or you'll be sued and sent to jail for trying to illegally frame me. I am going to try to use the video on the library laptop because it's already 7:50 and I need to make sure this is uploaded at 9 p.m. So, Shia, my hair is back because it smells funny because I was in the car, and I actually ended up driving to Evan's Tire to see what was wrong with it. And I kind of was guided to drive it and not have it towed and make a big deal out of it. And ended up, there was nothing wrong with it. There was no oil underneath. That would have, it would have shown underneath that there was a leak. So, I don't really know how that happened, because when I backed up and I told you I was to the security guard, I showed the security guard, and when I backed up, he said, "Your car's leaking." It's possible the tire drove over the oil and it was on another spot. So Evan Tire quickly looked underneath the car, and they said the oil's not leaking from your car, and I believe it. It was all set up though to make me not be able to drive the car for several months, and it has caused a lot of pain to not be able to drive. Hold on, they're already at my scab. So, they did find something though, and it's gonna gross you out, and I had a real bad panic attack over it for many hours today. They found a rat's nest in my engine, and I took photos of it. So here is what I took it on my camera and the phone. So there's the orange peels and things they brought into my car. And that was me at the auto shop. I took a photo of the nest. They nest right there. It nested right there. It's like so gross. I got really grossed out. I don't know why this camera is not picking up the photograph well. I just find it to be so disgusting and gross. So I parked in front of Walmart and I took a photo of my license plate with the nest in it. I have proof from Evan Tires, they saw it. There was even another orange peel that dropped down. And here is the rodent droppings. So I picked most of it up. However, I saw a few of the rodent droppings and crevices, and I only had a few paper towels. I removed the nest. I sprayed a little bit of the Lysol, but then I realized I'm going to start the car engine and I don't want to have this be heated up. So I'm going to do a bleach solution and spray the engine down. I got masks, which I'm really grossed out because when I drove to Evan Tires, the air vent was probably blowing all of the feces and urine on me because my hair smells like mouse feces and urine. So I'm going to take a shower after this. It really flipped me out because you gotta take these things seriously. Rats are cause fatal viruses. They got a problem. There's an AI possession where I'm constantly scratching and playing around with my hands while I'm talking. I'm not nervous at all. But they're trying to act like I'm nervous making this video. So it's very good news that there's nothing wrong with my car. I got a car wash afterwards. I sprayed the entire inside of the car with the Lysol. I don't believe they got in my car. I didn't see one rodent dropping in the car or the trunk, which is very good news. However, being in the engine, all of that air can blow through from the engine into all the vents, which did happen. So I saw that you can make a bleach solution and bleach all of it. I'd like to power wash the inside of the engine, but you need a special plastic tape to cover there's a certain area that's not supposed to get wet, and it's a little bit, I'd have to do more research on that, so I'm not ready to do that. I did email one of the people in the management office photographs of the rodent infestation, requesting that, actually not requesting, asking, do you guys, would you guys professionally would you guys pay for me to get my car professionally cleaned, because there's no way that a rodent should be nesting in my vehicle. I parked on the first floor right next to the garage door area, which I don't think a lot of people are coming and going. There really shouldn't be any rodents. This is a not very hygienic place to live now with cockroaches and now the rodents. I had no clue there was rodents in that parking garage, and I should have known there would be. I was off the road for a few months, since that doesn't matter. I went to visit my mom several times, several months at a time. Came back with no rodent infestation. Hopefully there's no chewed up wires. When I went to Evan Tires, they said that they would check for free, so I had to go there. But you have to buy a pair of tires to do the entire inspection, and they just quickly kind of glanced over and looked at it. So there's no oil that leaked. So that check engine light is possible to electrocutate the rats chew the wires. I don't think it did, but I'm really grossed out and sick. I just sprayed some of that disinfectant on me because as I was driving the car, I could smell it the whole time. That's why I bought the masks. So basically at this point, I'm going to go down and spray with bleach tomorrow. And however, I did flip out thinking I need to get it professionally sanitized, which I probably do. I don't think the bleach solution is going to be able to get every single spot in the engine, and I can't have any of that feces and urine blowing through into the air vents when I turn the heat or the AC on in the car. So it's not actually drivable. It's not livable to live in that vehicle right now, which makes me angry because I thought I did smell bacteria at 1:50 in the afternoon come into our apartment today, and I don't know if living in my car's, I think we're going to be together soon, but I can't rely on that. Living in a car is probably not possible at this point. I'm going to have to I'm just gonna have to probably live with the bacteria blowing in here. It's possible I could take day trips, leave, but I'm also thinking that that's going to be very stressful and a lot of social anxiety to be around people and try to find restrooms. So, you just knew that there was going to be more drama because there's constant 24/7 drama in my life. It's like when you're living in a demon portal, it just seems like I'm just attracting all of this crime and dirty filthiness. So I went to Walmart but the good news is I didn't spend hundreds of dollars. However, in order to have a sanitary car, I need to spend $100 to get it professionally cleaned. I'm going to go on YouTube to see what I can do to really get it clean. However, for now I'm going to spray the bleach solution, continue to spray this Lysol disinfectant, and I think if I went to a self-serve car wash, and sprayed it down with water. However, it's still, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I did pay my mom back the $450. I went to Walmart and sent did the Walmart to Walmart send money, because I had borrowed the money from my rent so that it would be sent in on time here. But no, it was a really bad panic attack because Evan Tires, one of them said you have to bring it to like some hazard place to get it professionally cleaned. Another person said you just put some mouse traps and rodent poison in the engine. And I will probably do that eventually. I didn't know what to get at Walmart. Didn't find any rodent stuff in the cleaning. It was all insect and roach killers. But it wasn't an awful trip out because the car ended up working. So I'm very happy about that. I got the car wash clean because it was it was kind of full of a lot of dirt on the outside. I removed the nest that looks wicked disgusting and gross. I think it's kind of a symbol of the rodents that have infested and done crime to us for so many years. I really have a phobia of rodents. And even one of the people at Evan Tires has a phobia of rodents. Because I was afraid it was going to jump. I was afraid that it was actually living in it, and like as I was driving, it was going to jump through into the car. That happened to me with a little gecko lizard before, and it didn't happen. They used AI to make it like a lizard pressed on my foot while I was on the pedal. But a lizard has jumped into my vehicle through the trunk in the middle of the night one time when I was car camping, and I flashed a light. It was right on top of me, staring at me. It was running around in the trunk, and I could hear it, a little noise, pitter-pattering noise, and it went through, probably under the steering wheel, and then somehow it got out. I opened all the car doors, it jumped out. So, with this happening, I also, after I went to Walmart, I went to Taco Bell. I took photos. I got a nice beef nachos burrito and a cheesy roll-up with a lot of hot sauce, and I got a salad kit at Walmart, and I had that, and then finished the entire salad. I'm very, very exhausted and tired today. I was going to try to rest all day, sit and just kind of lay down, but I was guided to get up, and as soon as the bacteria blew into this room at 1:50 p.m., I started calling automotive car repair shops. Very unfriendly people. The first three that I called were very unfriendly. Thought to myself, no way. I'm sure they're some kind of Illuminati. Especially these downtown local shops. You can't really make business in a downtown local shop. Most of them, but Evan Tires is more corporate, and I think that I was guided to go there. They didn't, and they kind of laughed a little about the rodent living in my engine. It seems very symbolic to what's happening. These rodents, in human bodies, infesting in our life. One of the car shops had like a devil symbol as one of their logos, so, well, part devil. It was like some kind of weird winged looking like devil. But I did get some friendly good AI of people like doing kind of some hand signal things to tell me that they know what's going on, and it kind of has to happen because it shows all the criminals that not everybody is against us, Shia. And I went on Instagram to check, and all like the views turned into zeros. And then 10 minutes later, I check, and all the views are there. And I looked up that sometimes Instagram will take down the views. I'm not sure what happened. I don't care if they take down the views or not. But if the hacker is doing this, that's going to be a problem. So I made a complaint also to San Diego County inspection, rodent inspection. I made a complaint and photographed the pictures of, because this is a parking garage. Parking garages have to be somewhat clean. There's a lot of filth that goes on the ground. There's a lot of trash. It's one thing having cockroaches, more and more now come in, but then now my car is getting damaged from a rat. So I'm really, really grossed out. I parked on the second level, which the first level is where it was happening, so I'm hoping that the rat will not find my car and know to go in it. And I'm going to do some other things to try to make sure it doesn't go back in. I don't think they're going to email me back about the rodent and pay for the cleaning. I don't think they would email me back. I don't really think I'm going to write a letter or print out photos of it at this point. I'm not sure. It's just all this happening to me. It's just like it just adds up and just all constantly takes up my time and my energy. It creates lots of attacks. Like this was a real stressor for me because I'm kind of like trying to recover from some of the trauma that has recently occurred, and now like this happening, like it just felt like it didn't feel as bad like if I had to like pay hundreds of dollars to get my brakes fixed or whatever, oil pan or whatever, and now I'm already getting threats that that's going to happen because it didn't. But the fact that the rodent is in the car, it can cost thousands of dollars to get a professional cleaning. A couple $100 to thousands of dollars. Based on what I saw so far, it doesn't look like extremely messed up. However, there was a lot of that was definitely a big nest, and there was food, garbage that the rat brought in, and rodent droppings all over the top of the engine. Luckily, it was an area that made it really obvious. So I really wanted to go to Walmart Auto Care, but they don't do that type of thing because it's very corporate Walmart. But I do feel stronger coming back from doing all of the food program. I was very, very, strict with making those 2 fresh meals a day, having the ginger lemon tea, the smoothies, the juices, doing the garlic, taking the garlic with the honey, the raw garlic, chopped raw garlic with honey 2 to 3 times a day. Among the other things, getting some fresh air. I didn't rest a lot though. I am eating the Christmas candy, and my diet is not that good. However, I'm going to go to the grocery store, possibly go to the grocery store every day for fresh things, or buy some things like lemons and limes you can keep out on the counter. I don't really want to keep food out on the counter, but I might have to. Did you know my dad was in the Navy? He was in the Navy before I was born. He went overseas on ships. And it was really interesting to see that post from SGPT for 45-year-old closed murder case reopened in 2019 because of the new technology, and they ended up being able to handcuff the murderer. So in the crime lab unit, I really, really like that. Some of these these cases take a long, long time. For us, we're one of those people that had to wait decades to get these people put in jail soon. There has also been a strong smell from the fridge. I told you it smelled like fresh paint. Well, I've had this new fridge, 6 months now, and I opened the fridge and there's still a toxic smell that's coming off. I thought it was maybe just the plastic, because it's such a new fridge, and that has been the reason and the excuse. However, unplugging it and having that odor smell like fresh paint for being gone for 2 weeks, that odor should have at least gone away after 2 weeks, but it did not, and the air filter did absolutely nothing to get rid of the smell. Still kind of smelling after I plugged it in. It probably got even worse. So even though it's a brand new fridge, it's possible there's something wrong with it, and it's emitting a toxic chemical smell from the coils. I've looked it up. It's possibly the coils. I originally thought it was what is called is off-gassing. The plastic, for the new plastic, is just coming off. But every time I go to open the freezer to get the ice pack or the water bottles, there's a smell that is very, very strong. I don't think it's because it's a new fridge. I think it's possible that it's emitting a toxic gas off of the fridge, and I'm not going to go down and flip out. And no, I didn't say go down and flip out. I'm not going to do a work order for that yet, because I'm just very, very tired, and this is just going to so if I have to request something, I have to get people kind of in it, like in my life, like asking questions, having them come in, and it's just all stress. It's just all stress. Even with this rodent thing, I just made a quick email to the lady in the office named Destiny, who's the one that did the recertification. She's the only one that I have the email of. If she responds, but I can't be typing all these letters about the rodent, requesting to get a cleaning. I can't go down and complain about the fridge right away, even though it kind of smells like paint. I told you, fresh paint, and then on the internet they say it smells like paint thinner, so it does smell like paint thinner. It is giving me a headache. I just have enough poisonous things going on. I don't need this refrigerator to be doing this. didn't really bother me until I opened the fridge or the freezer. But when I unplugged it and came back, the whole place reeked of what I thought was like a paint smell. And I didn't realize it until I got closer and plugged in the fridge, because I unplugged it when I left. So unfortunately, Shia, I didn't. It's been 25 minutes, and I just told you about everything that's going on, and I really wanted to talk about you, Shia, and I'm really looking upset. I really just want to get some rest, and it's not possible as usual. However, I did sleep a lot last night. I was able to I'm going to feel relieved, though, knowing that my car is washed, my car is on the second floor. The nest and most of the droppings are out of the car, and I did spray it a little with Lysol. I sprayed all of the inside of the car with Lysol. And I got this to put the bleach solution in so I can spray the engine with the bleach, the diluted bleach, and wear a mask while I'm doing it. But the whole time I drove to the Evans Tire and drove to Walmart, I didn't think to close my face, even though I smelled the smell very strongly. I didn't know that you could catch viruses from smelling it, but being in the air is a pathogen. I finally did turn the vents away because the odor was getting even stronger. I really don't think it's in the car. I think it was coming through the vents from the engine. Luckily, they didn't get in the car. It didn't get in the car. So, but this is kind of evidence of the lack of cleanliness that's going on in this building, and it's possible I'm not the only one that's getting bacteria blown into their room. There's other hygienic issues going on, because this isn't. I'm sure that I'm not the only one that is being messed with, or not necessarily messed with. I'm not the only one that this is happening to. I'm sure. I'm sure that other people are getting away with doing crime in this building to other people. And I'm going to tell you the rest of the notes tomorrow, Shia, because this was so mentally exhausting and energy draining. I feel extremely gross. The smell is all in my hair. I have to just go take a shower, and then possibly a long bath after I take a shower, because I took a long bath last night. Being away from not being able to take a bath for 2 weeks, I really took a long bath. I really felt nice to just be able to take a bath. I do have to keep up with my diet. The leg is doing better. The leg is doing better, the rash. The rashes on my hips are doing better. They're still a little bit itchy. I really would like to talk about you, Shia. I'm going to play your video now. I played your voice on loop while I was taking the bath last night. I'm going to do that again tonight. I'm continuing to do this hand mudra for etheric cord cutting. It's really working. I'm getting a pulsing feeling every single time on my neck and my kidneys and my left lower butt area. Also, where else are the cords? I don't know. However, it's working, Shia. This hand mudra is working. And I also am going to do the acupressure. I'm going to start doing more of my healing techniques that I haven't been able to do. Let me talk. Shia, just know that I'm thinking about you. And where's my pendulum? Just know that I'm thinking about you, Shia. I really miss you. I really just kind of want the some of this drama to just kind of quiet down so that I can just focus on you, Shia, which I will be able to do for the rest of the night. I just have to stop thinking about all this stuff that's like... But getting this car thing taken care of, that was definitely set up to not allow me to drive. It doesn't matter. That was all programmed to keep me from being able to drive that car, and they used AI possession. It ended up backfiring. It's going to end up backfiring even more, even though it doesn't look like it's going to backfire. I understand, Shai, that there is a plan involved, and we're both being responsible and following instructions. They're trying to make me feel guilty that I'm not posting a video on Instagram, and so that you can't look at my videos anymore because it can't show and be proved that you are actually making a view on the video on social media that I don't have any views on. However, I do have some views on there from time to time, but they're making me feel like you're embarrassed. Because you don't want me, or you don't want me to know that, or have proof that you're watching my videos, which is not true at all. I know that, but they're using AI to try to force me to believe that. But they're also saying, well, I'm also thinking, well, it's because they're saying it's a form of communication if you prove and show that you're actually watching my videos. No, I'm getting some views on the other platforms, and I check the profiles to see the views, so I'm actually making the views myself. So it can't be proved that you're watching my videos. I can never tell that. Because it's a form of communication. It's a form of communication so you're not gonna, I'll be able to, but I'm not posting on Instagram right now. This is gonna have to die down a little bit. And because it's just gonna have to die down a little bit. And I'm glad it's exposed. I'm glad that my brothers got exposed, because that's not completely schizophrenia. Screaming on the top of your lungs. You don't see that really happening. There's using a lot of AI on all of my family members, my mom, my dad, and my brother, and I know that's happening to your parents. Even your mom is probably getting hurt. You don't have to be in a physical body for them to torture you. So, I just want to spend some time with you. I felt very relaxed being able to play your voice. I haven't been able to play your voice in a long time. I think we're going to get closer, Shy, to being together, even though I have no clue. I did start crying, thinking that not another year, that I have to wait for you. I start crying. I really don't want to have to wait another year. I just don't think this is fair. I know you're angry, Shia. I just want you to... I know that you're angry. There has been improvement, though. There has been improvement in your situation. There's less and less public news about the CN. And they kept I'm not going to just blurt things out, but I did mention that to the detectives. Thank you so much. The situation... that's happening to me and Shy about the public news has improved. So there has been improvement, even though it doesn't really completely look like it. And this makeup, Shy, is a little too pale for me. I'm gonna have to get some new makeup. And I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow, Shia. Thank you so much for listening, Shia. I really appreciate you listening. I felt a lot of relief last night. I know how relieved you are that I am here in this apartment that is safe because there's a door and it's our private home, our private apartment, Shia. I know you feel relief that I'm here. I felt it in my body, Shia. I felt your etheric physical body get very relaxed and relieved last night. Made me very happy. So I'm going to take a bath, get rid of all of this smell and this gross feeling, and I'm going to do the hand mudra. I'm going to do the frequencies, possibly recite the Quran. I'll talk a little bit about that, about the image. However, that don't forget, Shai, that little CN child. What did I show you with the little note that my dad sent and the 4 black lines? And I know things are going to get better, and I did walk by this door, and the neighbor leaves his door wide open, like he puts the trash in the door, which is very intimidating. I think I made a video of it. I got another video of it too, with a number. But it's very intimidating to see that. So, because there's VTK that said, while I walk by. So please don't worry, Shia. I'm not trying to make you stressed out worry just by showing that. And I know that letter was a threat to you, an attack. However, it's not the truth. Yeah, I'm not smiling either and smirking. There's still AI possession happening, Shia. Things have gotten a little better, but they could change and I could get really, really bad. I'm going to start putting the security camera on. However, I do look better being here. I saw myself in the security camera. I look a lot better. I'll show you that sometime, the security compilations. These people are going to go to jail for life, and they're going to get billions of hours of torture penalty, return to sender torture penalty, by God, as it's the universal law that happens. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, Shia. Don't worry, Shia. Just rest and relax. I love you, Shia. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.